What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Panda here, and today we are talking about Watcher of Realms. This is the second time I've recorded this video because I had my mic muted. Professional. But let's just go straight in. We're going to talk about the events that have shown up for this coming weekend. We have the basic here. We have the 2x on both Invocation of Spirits and Divine Summonings. Pretty much seems to be the standard going forward. We're going to have a 2x basically every weekend. Hopefully that doesn't change, but it may in the future. But we also have the Shard Summoning event for our first legendary hero, which is Alistair for the new Arbiter faction. Very, very excited about him. He seems like a solid DPS for a guild boss. I will make a video about him specifically at a later date. But I really think he's going to be very good, specifically because of this A1 passive. And the reason I say that is because I think it's going to be relatively easy to get an A1 version of Alistar due to some of the other things that have been announced in regards to upcoming events. So definitely stay tuned to hear a little bit more about that once we get done with the events in the game. But we love this, we love this, we love this. So let's go down and we will see our first event is the Spiritual Altar, which is to summon. Of course, we love that. Then we have the Duel of Champions. This is the freest rewards. Remember, guys, you can lose and still complete this event. So even if you are not able to win in the arena, you can still lose. You'll get 4 points instead of 8, so it's going to take 2 times as long to complete. But you will still be able to complete it. So definitely no reason to be super concerned for this event. It's just free shards, basically. Then we go down here and we have some Christmas events that will be starting, including the Bounty Challenge. This is basically going to be very similar, I assume, to the previous Bounty event where there was 4 different events you could do, 4 bounties, and depending on which bounty you did, you got different rewards. And then you can use the stuff we get from here in order to go in and purchase stuff from a shop. Then we go down and we have the Odyssey of Dreams. Use fabled dice in Odyssey of Dreams. Rich stories and rewards await. This is really exciting. I love dice games, like dice mini games, because typically they have very good rewards. You can see here we have some summoning crystals, we have this 5-star chicken, and we have some legendary summoning shards, which is also very exciting, especially since we have a summoning event happening at the same time. So exciting to see that. It does look like it's going to last quite a while. It goes all the way to the 24th, so right before Christmas, which is cool. We'll see what happens from that. Then we have the Newbie Gathering. This is slightly worrying for me, and the reason is because it says embark on a thrilling journey with new friends and create a dazzling chapter of our own. I'm hoping that this isn't what I think it's going to be, which is going to be a recruit event, right? Where they want you to bring in new people into the game and you'll get rewards based on new people. I'm hoping that that is not the case. I'm hoping that this is a sort of side story, similar to things such as the Falcha event, etc., where, you know, you were able to go in and do a separate storyline. I think that would be better, in my opinion, and maybe it features some of the arbiters as a way to kind of entice you to want to summon for them, but we'll see. Hopefully that's the case, and it's not a recruit people, and if you recruit people, you get rewards, because that would suck. Because I can tell you right now that all the people that I know that are going to want to play this game have already started playing this game, so it would suck to have to make alt accounts just to get this done. So hopefully that's not the case, but we will have to see. And then we have the Wizard's Horde, which I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it does give more of these Frostfall surprises, which is very exciting, so it's going to be part of the Christmas event, I would assume. And yeah, that's what showed up so far. And now I want to talk quickly about the stuff that makes me believe that A1 Alistar is actually going to be relatively easy. And that is because of this Frostfall Shop Rewards preview. And you'll see down there in the bottom right, we have shards for Alistair. Now, there's 2 things that could happen here, right? The first thing is that these shards could be included in the total shards you need to get in order to get him unlocked. However, based on the track record so far, that has not been the case. You've been able to get all the shards plus some from all the events that have been happening in the game. It is potentially possible, though, that they would consider this an event towards the summoning, the shard summoning, in which case A1 Alistair is a little more difficult to get. However, because this is in regards to the Immortal Codex, this could be a permanent thing where you're going to be able to just build up Alistair shards over time, in which case you could get him to A5. We'll have to see the specifics. I have not played on the Forerunner. I have not participated in Immortal Codex yet, and I don't have access to the test server, so I don't exactly know for sure. But hopefully this is something that is either here to stay in regards to the Immortal Codex. I have a feeling that's not the case. I have a feeling this is specific for the Christmas event, but we will have to see. Then we can move over here and you'll see Immortal Codex preview. And this is the reason why I think it is part, because the Frostfall shop here, you'll see you're getting this. And it makes me think that this is maybe a event type, right? Like this is not sticking around, while as this is sticking around. We'll have to see for sure how it works out, but this is exciting though. I do like this. You get sort of two different versions of it, which may make me assume that this is harder to do for several reasons. One, the damage numbers are much higher on this side, and it unlocks at a later stage, right? You have to have completed normal 8-4 in order to unlock this, and you only need normal 3-1 to unlock this. So I have seen a few videos talking about the Immortal Codex and the different stages, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to see how that plays out in game. Super excited about that. But yeah, then we can go into the Immortal Shop rewards preview, and there's a couple things in here that I want you guys to pay attention to. The first thing is the gear recasting hammers. So this is the sort of new gear system that they've added in, where you're able to reroll substats on gear. This is really exciting. However, these gear recasting hammers are very, very rare, and it looks like it's going to take a while to be able to unlock them. So I want you guys to be careful when you are using them. I want you to only use them on like perfectly statted pieces of gear, preferably ancients, because they have a guaranteed higher roll. I think that's going to be the best option. So if you're looking at a DPS piece, you want attack percent main with crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, flat attack, right, or rage regen or something like that. Some perfect DPS stats where if you rolled really, really well, you'd be in business. But also we have summons in here, including ancient summons. This is really important, and the reason that this is really important is because ancient summons have a similar pity to that of the Invocation of Spirits. However, they are much more rare. That looks like it's going to be changing slightly due to the Immortal Shop coming into the game, the Immortal Codex. We have a bunch of new forms of ancient summons. The first one we got was the Guild versus Guild that just came out not too long ago, and so that gives us shards of ancient summons so we can build up ancient summons over time. And now we have the Immortal Codex coming that's going to have full purchases of ancient summons, so it looks like there may be a decent chance for free-to-play players to be able to actually build up to a pity. And in case you don't know how the ancient summon pity works, when you get to ancient summon pity, it's not just a guaranteed legendary, it is a guaranteed legendary lord. So very, very big, very good. We love that. And then we go over here, which this is another really big one. This is for the rankings. So this is where basically you want to do as best as you can so you can get more ancient summons, right? So I know personally I am probably going to be trying to aim for top 5% if I can. I don't know if it's going to happen. It's going to depend. I really don't know how many people are playing in the game. But if I could get top 10, top 5, top 100 would be great. But I don't think I'm quite there. I don't think I've spent enough money. And by that I mean I haven't spent a lot of money, right? So we'll see what happens when content creator diamonds, like big waves come in. That may change. But top 10, top 5% would be phenomenal. Realistically, I think most people should be trying to aim for top 20. And the reason why is because you'll be able to get 15 shards, which is exactly half of an ancient summon. I don't know how often you get these rewards. I would assume probably once a week. Potentially longer, though. It could be twice a month, it could be once a month. There's no actual confirmation as far as I'm aware right now. So we will have to see. But it definitely is looking exciting. I'm very excited for the Immortal Codex because lots of cool stuff is coming. And then since we're here as well, we'll do a quick talk about this new skin that's coming out. So it's a new skin for Mari. It looks okay. You know, it doesn't look like it's anything crazy, but it's free, right? We're getting it for free as a login, which is exciting. So, but guys, I think that's going to be it for me today. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I'm glad to be back, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you liked it. Leave a comment down below about what are you the most excited about from these events. I personally am excited for the Frostfall shop and the Immortal Codex coming to the game. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I love new content, especially now that I'm getting to the point where the content push that I can make is pretty small, right? We've completed a good chunk of the game, so because of that, it's more difficult for me to make progression. So I'm excited for new content to come, so I can start getting that feeling of more progression. But guys, that's going to be it. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see more content from me in the future, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.